touch that. I'm more Arab and would love to see this.
See, this is why I signed up with Constellation. This moment right here. Look at this place. Unbelievable. I'll follow your lead. It's way too cold. This is absurd. matter what, these... We're somewhere between alien and human.
Hello,
A
universe.
peculiar mixture of
This is
extraordinary and practical.
Turning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome. You got... Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis. That doesn't make sense. Cloning is a complicated procedure involving a lot of complex science. This was... a whole lot weirder. That's one way to put it. Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations, distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously. Why? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Sorry, friend. You'll feel right. I'll be Barrett Prime. Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to... Amundsen? Hey. Wanna? Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. I could... Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. Irvin? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well. Oh, man. I only hope the new one we're building is just as salty as the last one. I have so many. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's Starborn ship? We can handle this. On it.
do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think. Could you imagine if I just kept pulling other Barretts into existence? Forever? Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. A second one of me seems... well... But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it... True. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like... Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give my... I thought so too. Other me? Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just... For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest... That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might... What's on your mind?
Hey, you might want this.
Sure, I've got a minute. I do, actually. Lay it on me. Tired of me all.
Did you need something? Indeed I do. I have sharpened the blade.
I'm up for a little adventure. Yeah, I've picked some things up. Ask away. Cora has the complete top-of-its-class learning videos and lessons, and I have to occasionally do so. Fortunately, mainly it's the videos. Around when she was 7, she could already see them. Come to think of it, I think she's doing an introductory college course in astrophysics. She's so weird. I've seen my fair share of scrapes. Actually, a triple share with a massive bonus worth. Some folks say I'm the luckiest man alive after making it through some real whoppers. But the trick is to always keep a cool head. You get too jumpy. There's no next. I want to be exploring until they pry the boots off my cold dead feet. I mean, Cora will go to university, and the price tag there is scarier than any jam we've been in. But for me, my truest love is the next star, the next to run. It's good to be out and about. The lodge gets stuffy sometimes.
Never mind. Sorry. Thinking of something else. Yes, Captain.
Starting landing procedure.
There may not be life here, but we should still be cautious. highlights how little we still know about the Starborn, artifacts. If it were not for the lodge, I think I would avoid this city. It is all just too much.
Having a good one?
I hope Aquila City has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castle? Yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned. Now, I just need a moment to... Right, so we'll feed him a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible. But I'm hoping it's enough. And there it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. An excellent question. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire time. I think it could be put to better use. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find it... Perhaps, but desperate times, and all that. Certainly, if you have some other option, by all means, take advantage of it.
It is still odd to me. All of this effort over saving a tree.
Saving this tree could also save lives. We have to do this for the good of New... Then I fear all this hard work will be for naught. I have no doubt...
Yes? Me?
Fancy yourself a megacorp megastar.
Administration's come and go.
I am glad there is still a reliable source of news. In the southern systems, though, it often travels significantly slower than light.
Nice. You talk and get paid, I spread the news. I already interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery. But she was as reliable. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there? Why do I get the feeling you're off? Tell me about this Captain Petrov. What was your impression? I would have loved to have seen it. I'm sure it would make a good story right there. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agreed. Care to shed some light on it? Artifact, you say? Last question. About... The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. You mean besides the ratings? But... just give it to me. I knew it was too good. This is just a plain old good story. Check the newsfeed. And here's your pay.
We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree... I can hardly believe that. I did my best, but it's not... I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, and certainly I'll be keeping a much closer eye. And you have saved this tree. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in New York.
For us all.
Mark, working at the Office of Interstellar Affairs. Yeah, I work at MAST. And I help solve Probably doesn't sound all that... No, I'm from Neon. I moved here a couple... Oh, I love it. I think New Atlanta... It's a part of MAST, one of our main... Thanks. Maybe...
You have my attention. Yes, of course. Thank you for asking.
Last year, a private concert by classical violinist Alyssa DeVille sold for a staggering $70.
I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
Holmes got the same. Nothing yet.
Is it quieter? Death is a bastard. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it. I'd rather be a sad story. You look after yourself.
Drink? Two old friends. Aye.
Hi. No. And don't keep asking. Everything's worse now. So many people here. So many. Is this... What's the point? Every day is going to be worse.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma. I am told these types of I appreciate you very. If you would like, though, I can.
A long time ago. Is God real? The more
It will take some time.
Is reality divine?
I will note that
Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be.
Everyone is in mourning.
What is goodness but a
I
comparison
understand,
to good?
but
What is existence but a participation in being?
I have
Where the
seen death.
diversity of the
I
universe
have lost people.
inspires
I am
awe
not sure
and
I...
wonder, it exists only in contrast
Thank you.
to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial.
Chat for a bit? Normally,
Our
You don't
essence,
believe in the afterlife,
what
do you?
was imagined
I mean,
by
this
its
might be the
mind,
worst time to bring it up, but...
What we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding.
Yes.
That even
Well...
these metaphors are like the tiny white caps
You know,
on a massive
what you're
surface.
feeling right now is
There's more.
never seems...
Those are the parts that speak to me.
They're
the
always
most.
hard. And it's okay to... As long as you're...
Thank you.
It's kind of not. But yeah, you know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost... One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through, theoretically. Maybe I like knowing...
I don't believe we've met. Ajay Mamasa. I wish the circumstance. Unfortunately, this isn't the first constellation. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I feel exactly the same as when you met her, I bet. Determined. My only problem. Yes. She could make me so angry. I bet relationships in Constellation are still... It makes the... Oh, yes. I was... Knew him, argued with him, tried to... Sebastian will be back tomorrow, we always used to say. It reminds...
I hope this is all okay. Good. Sorry. Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
It almost feels... I suppose someone... If you'll excuse me.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward.
I am
Our friend.
reminded of how different Constellation works.
God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for me. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that...
Captain, do you require my assistance?
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo.
Hey, Andreja. Had another run-in with the Zealots, huh?
Indeed, I did.
I guess you handled it all right. Since you're here and not at Reliant Medical.
I did what I needed to do.
I'm sure you did. I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
Is something... Of course. Come on.
Their shipboard system literally uses quantum synergy software to talk to the hardware. What if that
Be careful if you run into those eclipse.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. You agreed with me that true purpose can be a driving force in life. I found that comforting, but something has been nagging at me since. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And thank you. I have always believed, no, hoped, that is true. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet, I would not presume to think we have had similar experiences. I promised to provide. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from... This is true. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always... I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when... Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that. But therein, what I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right... I appreciate that more than you.
As you enter the city,
Hope you're finding it. If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Oh, please, take a look. Appreciate the business.
What did you need? Ah, yes, we are done. I've got limited resources. We're no reliant
And what do you fly at Deimos? They basically stole all their...
Less caffeine, more herbs.
That sounds great.
Hi, mister.
Telling you, Bianchi, something's wrong with the boots you sold me. I wear them to the metro. Suddenly, the shuttle runs late. I buy a cup of coffee, and the barista screws up my order. It's like I'm walking under ladders with a broken mirror in my pocket. And the only time it happens is when I'm wearing your boots.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
I want a damn refund.
Fine, fine. I'll take the boots back. Just don't tell anyone you bought them from here. I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so real. All this stuff is legit. Ugh, right. She's at the third. The boots. It doesn't matter if you believe it. Somebody might. Hey, you're a pilot, right? Maybe. I've heard of a UC station. And if you go there and stash these boots in a crate, and I'll give... Finally. Here, happy to make a deal. Take your time. I got... Take your time. I got all day. Hey, take it easy.
I think I got them.
We should go see a blackboard game.
Everything good? We're here to help.
It's cliche. Be my guest. Pleasure dealing with you.
ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the thing.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Yes? Ah, thank you. Back to it then.